This is the new Bajaj Pulsar N160 SS. Yes, Bajaj has updated this motorcycle because this is quite a practical and a very popular motorcycle in Bajaj's 160 segment. You've got the classic Pulsars and then we got the performance oriented NS series, and the N160 sits right in the middle, something which is more practical, more user friendly for someone who is using the motorcycle for day-to-day basis, and along with that for tours as well. So Bajaj for the year 2026 has updated the motorcycle with a lot of new features, new equipment, and also updated the cycle parts. And obviously, along with that, the price has also gone up. Now, this is the top spec variant, which is priced at 1,42,585, and you also get a slightly lower variant, which is priced at 1,33,000. So there's a lot that Bajaj has offered in this motorcycle, and for that money, what all you're getting is what we are going to talk about in this walk around video. But before we get going, if you are new to our channel, do consider subscribing to Car and Bike for the latest news, reviews and updates from the world of cars and bikes from Car and Bike. Alright then, let's begin with the design updates that have been carried out on the N160 SS. So at the front, as you can see, the frontal shape, the bikini fairing seems to be retained. You also get the projector lamp with LED DRLs, and the overall shape of the motorcycle in terms of design has remained the same. You still get the same 14-liter metal tank, so that's a good thing. But what has changed is the graphics. Now you get these fresh graphics, which gives it the motorcycle a nice new fresh appeal. Also, this is the black color variant of the motorcycle. You get two more color variants. You get a pearl metallic white, and you also get Atlantic blue shade. So on this one, you get these red colored alloy wheels. On the other two color variants, you only get black alloy wheels with the red accents. So further on, moving to the tail section, again the grab rail has also been painted in red. So the overall look and feel of the motorcycle has been updated, while the overall design has remained the same. If you come closer, then as you can see, in terms of the other updates that Bajaj has carried out, is that now you get adjustable levers for the brake and as well as for the clutch as well. So you get 5 settings. So that allows you to get a better reach depending on the length of your palm and fingers. So, and along with that, the switch gear also has been changed, because you get a 4-way adjustable switch, you get an engine kill switch, you get a hazard switch as well. And the brownie point is from the 5-inch color TFT screen. I hope the sun is not too bright that you are able to see what is there. I'll give you a better look on that moving forward. Moving to the rider ergonomics, this motorcycle now has a seat height of 795 mm. So it's a bit more approachable. But the interesting thing about is the rider triangle. Now the handlebar is slightly on the higher side and it's more closer to the rider. So you are sitting in a more upright position. So that works out to be more comfortable, more ergonomic, and less tiring when you're spending a lot of time on the motorcycle. So we are going to be riding the motorcycle in later in the day, so we'll be giving you a proper review on that going forward. So even the seat profile has been changed a bit, so that there's better contouring on this side, so it allows you to have a snug fit on the motorcycle while you're seated on it. So while that takes care of all the design updates and the few bits that have been added, one interesting bit that Bajaj has included is that this motorcycle now comes with USD forks, and these are finished in gold, which looks pretty neat and gives it a very nice premium look. And also these are now 37 mm forks, so we got a nice chunky stance that comes with it. The rear continues to be a monoshock, so nothing has been changed on that front. This one, being the top spec variant, comes with dual channel ABS. So the lower spec comes with only single channel ABS, and also interestingly, the front disc is 20 mm larger, so you get a 300 mm disc at the front. The low spec variant gets a 280 mm disc version. So this is the new TFT 5-inch display that has been offered on the N160 SS. Now the interesting part is that for the first time, Bajaj is offering Google Maps integrated interface on a Pulsar. So with that, we also have got several ride modes. Now this comes with a proper true riding modes, wherein you get electronic throttle body. So the ride modes that you get on the motorcycle are provided right here. So once you come to the ride modes, you get 5 ride modes. You got sport, road, rain, off-road, and tour. And along with that, you also get traction control for the motorcycle. So that can be turned off only for the sport and off-road mode. And in terms of connectivity, right now this motorcycle is not connected paired with a device, but it can be paired with Android as well as Apple phones. You get Google Maps mirror image of the screen on the display. So with that, it is a lot more seamless experience when it comes to Android phones, wherein you can turn off the screen as well once it is paired. But for iOS devices, the screen has to be kept on. Now, Bajaj tells us they are working on that. So, in the later versions of this motorcycle, you will have probably an updated version which will take care of that. Apart from that, you also have got day and night modes. So, depending on the light that is available, so it will change to different modes. And you have got favorites that you can set that will display on the main home screen. You can adjust the brightness as well. And moving further, in terms of vehicle, as I told you, you got traction control which can be turned off, and that thing said, so that pretty much is what you are being offered, which is quite an interesting thing to be offered on a Pulsar which is in the 160cc segment. So that's pretty cool. What are your thoughts on this? Do let us know in the comments. Now coming to the most important part of the motorcycle is its powertrain. Now this is not the same motor that was offered on the previous N160. Now this is a brand new motor, is a 164.9cc engine. Now it is built all the way up from the ground. So you've got a different bore and stroke. This is the over square engine. So stroke is shorter, but the diameter of the piston is larger. So it is a short stroke engine, and the power output is at 18.2 bhp and the peak torque is at 14.2 Nm. So the power has gone up by 2 bhp compared to the previous motor, while the torque has marginally reduced, which is negligible. So that shouldn't be much of a problem. The gearbox continues to be the same 5-speed unit, and along with that, Bajaj has also included several features in terms of better ventilation for the engine. They have improved the metallurgy for the engine as well, and they've also introduced a crawl function wherein depending on the gear, you don't have to give the throttle to get moving, something similar to what we have seen with what TVS offers with on the Apaches with the GTD technology. So here you have the crawl function. Depending on the gear, there are fixed speeds to which you can ride the motorcycle in traffic conditions with ease. So this is the new Bajaj Pulsar N160 SS. Everything from the equipment to the motor to the ergonomics and a lot of other features have been updated on this motorcycle for the asking price. So while those were the specs of the new motor that goes on the N160 SS, so with that, here's a quick listen to the exhaust note. You guys can let us know whether the exhaust note is the same or it has changed. Let's give it a listen. So folks, this is the Bajaj Pulsar N160 SS. We are going to be riding this motorcycle later today, and the first ride review report of this motorcycle will be out on the 17th of August. So, but until then, if whatever queries you have with regards to this motorcycle, do let us know in the comments. Also, do let know what you like the most or something that Bajaj could have included in this motorcycle. What do you think of the price? What do you think of the color options? Everything of all that, you can let us know in the comments. I'm Janak and I will see you soon in the next video. Thank you for watching Car and Bike.